It's week 9 of the NFL, and we've got the rookie Christian Watson closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Eagles and the Texans under the lights on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we start week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Wilson to throw right away. Open man right side is Ingram. And just shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. An incredible play there. They do get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Willis, 4th down here. That's going to be knocked away. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Chubb. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Chubb again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Fielded right around the 8. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Eagles sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in on a good run. Winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Bud Dupree able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your line and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. It's the final clocking. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Willis now off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. After 1 7-0 on EA Sports. Got a man. It's McBride complete. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They go play action with Willis. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Play action. Here's Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey McBride, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that 1st touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And again, it's Chubb. And he's got some, taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff, you got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. 3rd down, it's Willis. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Going on fourth down. Here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You have some explanations.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The kick by Gold is good, and that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ambly Thomas. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Willis to try again after the pick 6. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, Willis. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Willis now off of play action. And this one complete to Andre Roberts. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Play action, Willis. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, Willis. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Willis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Fourth down, Willis. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ashton Doolin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Willis will try and throw for this. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wilson. That's out to Chubb, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we've come up past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. One more time for Ward here, and he's got it again. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Willis, 4th down here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb to about the 33-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Nick Chubb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. That time a 6-play drive. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Willis to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, here's Willis. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
4th down, Willis. Looking to get it to Ward, intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll buy some time right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
They get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Willis now off play action. Finds Roberts left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go play action with Willis. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Willis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. Play action. Here's Willis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. After this. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Willis now off the play fake. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. 3rd down, it's Willis. Finding his target, it's Ward. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Right back to the air again with Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
They begin this drive with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 145 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And some room to run now. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. A give running right is Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A give. This is Chubb. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gold to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. 1st and 10, Willis. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Willis now off of play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put a mildly for him. After this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Play action, Willis. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. Second and 20. Willis out of the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule. I guarantee you, quietly has told them, you know, stop coming after me down here because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line. The partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up